Good morning and welcome to our informational TED Talk on the youth series. So we want to provide you with some information on what the youth series group looks like for the fall season. We started it, let me give some background, over the summer, and the setup was that we had students from 13 to 19 come. They came, they hung out a little bit in the beginning, kind of got to know some of the kids if there was anyone new. We snacked a bit, we swam, we ate. Then there is a program that we use called the Alpha Series, and it's meant to be a youth-led series, meaning the students control the video, they pause the video, they talk about the video. And that is typically like a 20-minute clip. And the purpose of Alpha is to encourage conversations about things that matter to them. So sometimes it starts as simple as what would you do in 24 hours if you had unlimited resources and funds? And then it moves on to, if you could ask God one question, what would it be? Sometimes there are questions that they prompt, like, who is Jesus to our culture? So what I love about the Alpha series is that it is quick and it grabs your attention, that it's applicable to them in the season that they're in life. And I've seen a lot of things like this that are really cringy and cheesy and not something that I would feel comfortable showing teenagers, but this is done so well, and it's entertaining and funny but serious. And they really do pause these videos and talk a lot about stuff. And sometimes we have to be like, okay, we got to move on, which is great. It means they're talking about things that matter. So I think they've done a great job with it. The other thing that I really love about the series is that it's meant for everyone on the spectrum. So if you've been churched your whole life, it's meant for you. If you've never been in a church, if you're agnostic, if you're not really sure, if you're really in a funk in your life with your faith, it's still for you. I love that. And last thing about the Alpha series, what I know to be true is that a lot of times kids, and particularly when they come to groups, I find that people hide or they pretend or they think that they have to say the right thing or think the right thing. And we're all exhausted, I think, with pretending, and there's not a whole lot of space for that. We only have a certain amount of years before they graduate, and I want them to be as real as possible. So if they don't want to say anything that day, then don't say anything, just come. I believe that there's power with the Holy Spirit when people are gathered together, right? If they want to be honest about things they're going through, or they don't really care, or they're not active in their faith, or they haven't really talked to Jesus in a long time, I want them to feel they can be honest about that too. So I think that in our group, we're really trying to cultivate like an honest atmosphere and being authentic, and also to watch the youth lead. And by youth leading, it is not an adult in the front of the room who has it all figured out, but it is their peers that are also being honest, but some who might be more active in their faith and can inspire. So we're going to be doing for the fall season Tuesdays, bi-weekly for now, from 4:30 to 7, like I said, to give the kids some time to get ready after school. And I think for the fall it would look like they come, just like before, get to know new people. We do an activity like a fireside chat, or we have trails behind our house here, so maybe a hike. We come inside and we eat dinner, and then we do this video. And I think the goal is to do bi-weekly, and then some options for bonus for things like different fall activities the kids will advocate that they want to do. And so some options for what that looks like, for example, would be right now, hay rides. We have Powers Farm Market trip, a fall latte competition. So we had a blind Skittles tasting test last week, but some fall theme type of things, and then moving into maybe some winter theme type of things like sledding or something like that. So I would think that typically the bi-weekly is going to be like our staple, our bread and butter of community, and then off weeks we could do some of the fun things so that we don't do the video that week. We have a little bit more time to just sort of hang out. And Elena and Nina will be the two youth that are leading it. Elena, I think, will be in contact with me more about what stuff she's hoping to do. And like I said, the kids really have a say in what they want some of their activities to be. We're going to be posting for you a link to, I don't know why I'm pointing down, maybe it'll be down, a link to the video for Alpha Series so you can get a feel for what that series, those little short videos that encourage discussion look like. I'll also be giving you information, some contact information, so for Elena and Nina, and also my contact information if you have other questions that you want to ask about it. So to summarize, Tuesdays, biweekly, 4:30 to 6:30 or 4:30 to 7. This will be at our house in Henrietta. It will be youth-led, and every bi-weekly staple session will have a video prompting discussion. Your student or child will be fed, so that's great, and hopefully be back in time to be able to, have some rest of the night with the family. I am really excited to do this with these teens, and I'm really excited to watch them lead and to grow and just have fun and be in an environment that is authentic. So my husband and I have a baby planned for Christmas Eve is the due date. So I want to see how this goes up until around the holidays, Christmas time, maybe even past Thanksgiving, we'll see, and take it from there. But I am in this until then, I think. So I encourage you to contact Elena, myself, or if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing you. Bring a friend.